Hello everyone, I hope you all in good health and high motivation to study. Before we start, make sure that you have filled out the attendance sheet on the Google form and have downloaded the learning materials on the Google Classroom. Okay, our topic today is about narrative text, focusing on differentiating the characteristics and contextual meanings of two or more short stories. Let's check this out. Having looked at the slide, there are 5 essential elements of a story. The first one is characters, the second one is setting, the third one is plot, the fourth one is conflict, and the last one is resolution. Characters are the individuals that the story is about, while setting is the location of the action. Plot is the actual story, which should have clear beginning, middle, and end. Meanwhile, conflict refers to problem to be solved by the characters. Peak of the conflict is called climax. It leads to the resolutions or the way the action is resolved. Well, now I will play for you 2 videos. Then after that, try to analyze the element.
The Fox and the Raven. One day, a raven was sitting on a tree branch, holding in its beak a large piece of cheese that he found in a village near the forest. While he was getting ready for the feast, a fox, attracted by the strong smell of the cheese, appeared among the trees and saluted him politely.
Hello, hello, elegant raven. What a beautiful feather covering your slim body. I think the owner of this body can only have a melodious voice. So you become the most perfect and the most beautiful bird in this forest. Would you like to sing a song and please me with your sweet voice?
As soon as the raven opened his beak to sing, influenced by the beautiful words of the fox, the piece of the cheese fell to the ground. Immediately, the fox threw himself on the cheese and swallowed it in one bite. Then he went off as if nothing had happened. Finally, the poor raven learned, but too late, never to listen to flatterers.
One day, a fox invited a stork to her house for a meal. The fox brought out 2 flat plates with soup on them.
Stork, the meal is nothing fancy, but I hope you like it.
The fox deliciously lapped up all of the soup on her plate.
Yum! This is so good. Eat up, Stork.
But the stork wasn't able to taste it. The stork's beak was too long and pointy to eat the soup off of the flat dish.
Oh, Stork, you must not like the soup. Then I shall eat your soup for you.
The next day, the stork invited the fox over to her house for a meal. The stork put some soup into 2 long, thin-necked jars.
Fox, this is a special family recipe. I hope you enjoy it.
The stork put her beak in the long, thin-necked jar, and she ate soup.
Yum! This is my favorite soup.
But this time, the fox wasn't able to taste it. Her wide snout couldn't fit inside the thin, long-necked jar.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fox. I guess you must not like the soup.
As the stork said again how yummy the soup was, she began to eat all of Fox's soup too.
Yum!
Videos you have just watched are about a story entitled The Fox and the Stork and the story about the fox and the raven. What can you learn from those 2 stories? Okay, look at this slide. We can analyze the two stories like this. So, it is in the form of Venn diagram. Okay, in the middle is the similarities, while on the right and the left side are differences from the point of view of the elements of the short stories. So that's how we analyze short stories. We can use Venn diagram like exemplified. You may try with your friends to analyze other stories. Do you feel challenged? Okay, I think we have come to the end of this session. We'll meet in the next session, and please write your reflection on the Google Classroom. See you. Bye.